Yo, what's good, fellas? I'm Smakey, and in this video we are going to talk all about how to get the EX1 gold, as it's a new DLC weapon and it's nutty. I'm gonna get right to the point, but just know there are timestamps in the description for every single challenge, as well as my 2 favorite weapon builds. If you have any other questions, leave them in the comment section below and I'll make sure to answer them. Let's get into it. So the EX1 is an assault rifle that you get at Battle Pass level 15, but if you have the Battle Pass, you get it at Battle Pass level 4 with a blueprint that comes with the sniper build. I still personally think the sniper is the best part of the weapon, but it's actually viable in all 4 different assault rifle, burst rifle, DMR, and sniper variants. When it comes to challenges, the first 2 challenges are very easy. It's just get 400 kills and get 50 headshots. Now, these are going to come naturally. You don't need to try and get 50 headshots. It will happen just while you're leveling up the gun. The next challenge at level 10 is to get 50 multi-kills. That basically means a double kill, triple kill, or anything higher. Again, this will happen, so don't really worry about it. At weapon level 20 is the first semi-hard challenge. You have to get 5 kills without dying 30 times. Now, 30 is a lot. Back in Black Ops 2, it used to be just 5 for the Cherry Blossom camo, but now, again, like I said, 30. I have no shame in camping, especially this late into the game's life cycle. If I'm trying to get kills without dying, I didn't find that I really had to focus on this because, again, you get this at weapon level 30, which means while you're leveling it up, you're also just accumulating this over time. But if you're struggling with this, just know that it doesn't matter how you play the game. If you're having fun, if you're trying to accomplish a goal, like completing a camo challenge, then play however you want. And in that chance, I think you should just camp for it. Weapon level 40, you have to get 50 long-range kills. That's not that much, judging that you need 100 more at weapon level 70. So don't focus on this when you get it. Just power level the weapon, toss some of those double weapon XP tokens on, and don't focus on this. The next one as well, at level 40, is get 100 close-range kills. I wouldn't focus on this one either because, again, later on down the line, I think at weapon level 60 or 65, there's another challenge where you need to get 100 close-range kills. And weapon level 50 is 100 hipfire kills. This is actually really easy. If you don't know what hipfire is for some reason, it's basically not aiming down sights with your weapon. And this gun has almost perfect hipfire accuracy, even at super long range with the sniper. As you can see or have seen in some of these clips when I'm using the sniper build, I'm one-shotting people across the map without aiming down sights. It's wild. If you're really having trouble with this one, coincide it with hardcore and the next challenge that I'm about to explain, and it should be pretty easy. All right, the final 3 challenges at weapon level 60, 65, and 70 are the only 3 that they're not even really that much of a challenge, but they're a little tedious because they make you go out of your way to use certain attachments. Now, each one has 3 attachments that you have to use. They do overlap, so you can't complete 2 of them at the same time. And this also doesn't mean you only need to use these 3 attachments. It's just these 3 need to be on, as well as 6 others, because this gun only has 9 attachments instead of 10. So here are the 3 attachments. At weapon level 60, you have to get 100 close range kills using the DIM uproot short barrel, the remove stock, and the quantum high voltage battery. Now, this is where I was talking about don't go for close range kills, don't necessarily go for hip fire kills, because again, you have to get 100 more close range kills. It's nice because it's not point blank anymore. The close range cutoff is like 10 meters. It's actually pretty far ranged. I would just go into hardcore shipment, Das Haus, you know, the small map mayhem on Blitz, where there's like 10 people on each side, and just run around hip firing with this speed build. The next one at weapon level 65 requires 100 ADS kills with the Pwn Beam Condenser Barrel, AC Steady Mass Stock, and the G16 2.5 Optic. Now, in my STG video, which somehow has a lot of views, one of the biggest questions was surprisingly, what is ADS kills? ADS kills means aiming down sights. Yes, that means hold your right mouse button, hold L2 on your PlayStation controller, or hold left trigger on your Xbox. That's it. You just aim down sights. It's very easy, especially because this Pwn Beam Condenser makes it a DMR, it makes it a semi-auto. If you do this in hardcore, I finished this in 2 games. This thing is a one-shot kill at any range with a decent enough semi-auto fire rate and a ton of damage. This is the build I used for it. If you want to copy it, you can, but these are the 3 attachments that you need to have. And the final challenge you get at weapon level 70, the final one you needed to get this thing gold, is to get 100 long shots, hence why I said not to do the long shots earlier, with the SD Instant Grat Barrel, the Royal PV Cell Reserve Battery, and Frenzy Proficiency. Now, Frenzy doesn't really do much, but the Instant Grat Barrel makes it the AR version with no spin-up time. It's actually pretty good. It's just not designed for long shots. If the grindcore playlist is still available while you're watching this, make sure to play that. Those are huge maps, hardcore, blitz, ton of players. 90% of people are just going for long shots. You'll probably die a bit, but almost every kill you get is guaranteed to get a long shot. I finished this in about 3 games. My final challenge, I got it gold, and I have to say, gold looks pretty good on this gun. Okay, now that we have the weapon camos out of the way, let's talk about my 3, that's right, I'm giving you a bonus one, favorite classes. It's going to be a DMR class, an AR class, and a sniper class. The reason I'm not using the burst rifle is because I just don't think it's that good. I think it's the worst one of the 3, so let's get into it. The class that I use, it takes a little bit of a charge up time, and I'm talking maybe like a 1/10 of a second. And then you can one shot at any range to anything except for the legs. It's insane. I'm not going to tell you the exact like word for word each one. You could just pause the video. I will say that the stock is the AC Steady MAS stock. It's covered by my face cam, I know, but everything else you can see. It's an absolutely great build, probably the best gun in the game right now. This next one is the assault rifle build. This one will have decent range, but it'll also fry up close. The stock is the removed stock, and with all of these, the optic is interchangeable for whatever you prefer, but this is more of a close to medium range class. This thing will absolutely put people down at close range especially. And then finally, this is my DMR build. This is another really solid class. If I'm playing hardcore, this is probably my go-to weapon right now because of how good it is. And it also, you got to remember with the EX1, it has unlimited ammo. Now, it maybe have a certain amount of charge in a clip, but you can reload as many times as you want. However, sleight of hand, extremely important because the reload takes a very long time, especially when empty. Again, the stock is the AC Steady MAS stock. I think that's the best stock for this weapon. Okay, now that we're done with the challenges and the weapon builds, all that's left is to rank the weapon. I'm not going to put it in a tier list like I did with the other Atomic Achievement videos because it's been so long. But I really think the sniper version of this gun sits in the S tier with guns like the Automaton and the STG. And honestly, there's a lot of guns with the right build that could probably be in the S tier. But this thing is disgusting. This gun's time to kill is actually essentially 0, especially at close range. I walk around with my beam like already charged up, just ready to get released. It's a hit scan weapon, which means at super far range, you don't have to worry about bullet travel time. I can't speak any higher of this weapon. It's my favorite weapon in the game right now. I have no clue how good it is in Warzone. I haven't tried it yet. And also, for those of you zombies players that are still, unfortunately, playing Vanguard zombies, this gun fries in zombies too. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, hit that like button. Subscribe if you want to see more like this. I'm going to be posting so much more content coming up to the release of Modern Warfare 2. And then during the release of Modern Warfare 2, I plan to have many videos just like this one about the weapons that come out in that game. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you whenever the next video is. Peace.